So as you can see in front of me, we have another Star Wars Black Series figure. It was recently released. It was shipped via Amazon and delivered today. Even in the midst of COVID-19, still receiving Amazon packages. Actually, this one came early, so I was really excited about that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unbox this Knight of Ren, and then what we're going to do is see what we can do as far as what kind of poses he's got, what accessories he has, and then take some pictures and kind of do a wrap up, see what we think of the figure. I was kind of excited to see this figure, especially since you don't really see that much about the Knights of Ren, except in the last trilogy. You see them here and there. You see them a lot more in the last in episode 9, but outside of that, there's not a whole lot of canon about it, other than what you see in some comic books and whatnot. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if there's new books or whatnot that are released about the Knights of Ren, because I think that's I really wish they would have spent more time focusing on that in this last trilogy instead of what they did. Episode 8 was kind of a waste. They could have done a whole lot more with it, but that's just my personal opinion. So before we get started here, go ahead and take a look at the box. The designation is 105, Knight of Ren, and it's got Echo 8068. And if we look at the back, it's like every other Black Series figure. We've got the description on the back for Knight of Ren. An enclave of masked warriors wielding distinct weapons for ranged and close quarters combat. The Knights of Ren are elite, fearsome enforcers of Kylo Ren. So, take that. All right. And there were something like 8 different known Knights of Ren, I believe. This is just one of them, so there's definitely a lot of distinct things that they could do in the future with releasing additional figures. Maybe they'll do something else on Disney Plus or something. Like I said, I really wish they would have spent more time with these guys. So we'll go ahead and unbox it. Very similar to any other Star Wars Black Series figure. We'll do that. It's pretty cool. It does come with a blaster, which we'll take a look at. And then we've got a close combat weapon as well. Pretty cool. And then the actual figure himself. So let's go ahead and first take a look at close combat. So we got a staff here. Pretty cool detail, especially on the handle there. Take a closer look at the blade. There we go. Perfect. It's a lot of really cool detail on that. And then we've got the blaster. Again, some pretty cool detail. All right, so then let's take a look at the actual figure here. So head rotation, 360 degrees. Got up, down, and it's got a little bit of motion forward and back as well. We've got the head tilt, pretty good head tilt actually. Take a look at his arm here. That's pretty cool. So arms, full rotation, elbow. Looks like it's a little stiff, but it should bend maybe, I don't know. I don't want to break it there. It's the first time I've seen that. His other arm does have some good it is able to bend. It rotates. maybe I'll try that a little bit later. But yeah, his right arm is definitely stuck. I hope that's not the way it's supposed to be. But you can see it does butt right up against there, so maybe it is. It's odd. Yeah, I don't want to bend it or break it. We do have some leather here. You can see that we've got some, looks like sand, which would make sense from episode 9. And it follows all the way down at the bottom. As far as the legs are concerned, it does rotate at the top of the leg on both, which is good. Man, I don't know. There we go. As far as the bending of the knee, you can see that. And then on the foot, you can see that we do have more sand or mud. It does rotate left and right. It's like almost as if you got some really good rotation there. It's almost like the foot comes out, but it doesn't, obviously. And same thing on the other side. So I just wonder if maybe I just got to do something to pop that elbow in place. There we go. As you can see, perfect. So overall, good rotation when he can, but like I said, his right elbow was kind of stuck, but eventually able to get that into place. He does have a holster on the outside here of the leather goods here. Assuming we'll be able to just push that guy right in. Yeah. Looks pretty slick. And then just be able to do a good look there. More towards the movie. So with that, yeah, once we started moving things around, I guess he loosened up a little bit. He is able to stand pretty well. Oh, I forgot to say, torso does bend up and down as well. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take some pictures. And at the end, we'll go ahead and talk a little bit more about him and go from there. Yeah, so overall, I'm actually really impressed with the figure. Just kind of getting used to some of the new joints with this new line. But overall, he's got really great flexibility. I didn't really show off the trigger control on his right hand, but that's definitely there, which is awesome. And I could definitely see maybe picking up another one of these guys. That way you can have a couple of Knights of Ren hanging out. As you can see, we got Kylo hanging out here waiting for me to be done here with them. But with that, if you have any questions about this Star Wars Black Series figure, Knight of Ren, please feel free to ask that down below. If you are interested in this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. Basically, we do lots of different things, not just about Star Wars Black Series. We do focus a lot on Star Wars, but we do everything from home improvement to home automation to talking about theme parks to basically anything that, you know, a professional geek would be interested in. So if you are interested in that type of content, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, I hope you have a great day.